All right, our next guest, you need someone. Oh.
No!
I am at the ready to give the Heimlich maneuver to anyone.
That was like Duck Duck Hyman. I mean Heimlich.
The Hyman maneuver is very different.
Yeah, I had that. I had the Hyman maneuver done to me. I was 15. I wanted it. He was 15 too. It's all good.
He was 52? Is that what you said?
15 too,
Oh,
baby.
okay.
Yeah, it's a double statutory rape.
You damn crazy.
Crime.
Did you just hear a crime go?
Crime. I heard a crime go.
You call him when you hear him.
In my past? You heard a crime go in my past?
That's right. That's why I'm not getting too excited about it. It happened a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time
Presumably. I
ago.
don't know how old you are, Pamela, from Big
I'm
Bear.
more than double that.
You're over 30 years old.
Yeah. Over 30.
31?
Yep.
Checks out.
He guessed it. And the ring's around my mouth.
All right, well, let's bring him out here.
Okay.
He is a special effects artist for the movies. Please welcome Ian Bean.
Ooh, yeah.
God, hello. Hi, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my God, hello.
How are
Oh
you?
my God.
Watch
Watch out
out.
for that.
Hi. Oh,
Oh,
Scott, thank you for having me. What a mess. What a mess
the
you've
little
created.
thing of water down there. I'm so sorry if that was a hazard to
I'm
you.
just glad I didn't slip.
Well, you noticed it right away.
And I avoided it. I had to. There was nothing else to do.
If you hadn't avoided it, you would have slipped.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Wait, I'm hazy on this. Can we go over it again?
When I first approached center stage, I had noticed a wet spot. And at first, I thought it was syrup.
You thought it was syrup.
That's right.
Thought it was what?
Syrup.
Like you put on flapjacks?
Yeah. But I haven't actually been corrected. Is that syrup?
It's not syrup.
It's not syrup. No.
Okay.
Also, did you say syrup?
Syrup.
Syrup.
Syrup. Syrup.
Oh, you saying it any which way?
You can say it any way you want. Depends where you're from.
Now, we call it brown sauce.
Round
When you say
sauce.
we,
I say we in Big Bear. In my home. We call it brown sauce. We say, give it a brown sauce.
on what occasion do you get to say that sentence?
When I go to get titty fucked. I'm sorry.
You're sorry for this one. I accept it.
All right. So I get a free one later? Because I got an apology accepted.
All right, you get one free one later.
Okay, thank you, Daddy.
And you can use mine if you want to. I'm not going to use mine.
Okay, so you get two. You
Oh,
get
do
two.
we all get a free one?
Yeah, you all get a free
I
one.
That's
assume.
good to know.
You're not giving yours away, though. You're keeping it in
I'm
reserve.
holding on to mine.
Ooh, I can't wait to see
wonder
how
what it's
you
gonna
use
be.
that.
All right, so Ian, you work as a special effects artist for the movies.
That's right. And my claim to fame, my claim to fame,
Sure.
is that I designed E.T., the little coffee-colored alien that everyone loves so much.
Coffee cup.
Okay, E.T. the extraterrestrial.
That's right.
Now,
Thank
do you
you.
feel that that is the number one way people would describe E.T.?
That is, well, I'll tell you the story of how he came to be that color if you want to hear it.
Sure.
Well, so the director of the movie, Steven Spielberg,
We know.
gave me my first job, so I owe him that. He could not decide on what color he wanted the E.T. alien to be.
The extraterrestrial alien.
That's right, but we just called it the E.T. alien to keep it shorter.
How about just
Set.
E.T., even shorter?
Well, that's what that, yeah, then it became that short.
Right.
And then just period. We took the letters out of it altogether.
But how would you say that out loud?
So the director of this movie, Steven Spielberg, he didn't know what color he wanted to be. I want it to be blue. I want it to be green. Red. It was almost red. Could you believe that? Could you imagine it?
I can imagine it,
But you can't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
but you could imagine it.
I had to. He made us imagine every color of the rainbow for the ET aliens. So I'm sitting in my office, and he comes walking in and says, I don't know what to make the color of the ET alien. I said, oh, Steven, just decide already. And he said, well, I don't know what to do. And he was holding a coffee in his hand. And the coffee went into the air, and it came down.
Hold on.
He had a fit.
He's holding the coffee.
He's holding a cup of coffee. What did I say, the coffee? A coffee.
That's not the problem I had with it. The problem I had with it that this man all of a sudden suffers some sort of physical fit. And
He
he was
was having a
spraying
fit,
coffee
yeah.
all over the place.
Because he was so, I don't know what to do. You know when you get upset, you know when you get so upset, you just throw your fists up like that.
Yeah.
Well, one of his fists was holding coffee. Coffee went into the air and went all down him. And he started marching around, oh no, I've got coffee on me, oh no. And he looked like the little E.T., you know, when the E.T. alien is having a fit. And I sat back and I said, Steven, I'm biting my tongue not to laugh. I said, Steven, I don't mean to laugh, but I think I found the color for our E.T. alien. I think he's coffee-colored brown. And Steven Spielberg, I will never forget this. He took off his glasses, wiped his eyes like this, and said, okay. It was that simple. He just needed to have coffee on top of him.
Okay.
I have all my best ideas when I have scalding liquids on my body.
Some of the brown sauce.
Holding.
Yeah. Hot brown sauce, yeah. Ooh, I got a good idea when that happened.
Yeah. What's the best idea you've ever gotten when you've had?
Driving to a tree.
These are not good ideas.
Try to get a nut from a squirrel. I knocked him out. Put him in my little pouch in my hoodie. Carried him home and nursed him back to health, quite literally.
Did you get the nut?
Oh, I got the nut.
That's one.
Oh, was that her
Oh,
one?
wait a minute.
I still got mine.
You still have yours. But
All right.
She's
has
still got
I
one.
still
Okay,
got
I have
one,
none.
baby.
You have none.
And I don't need it.
Okay, because you seem like you're a nice, inoffensive guy.
Right, I'll try to be.
Yeah, you're sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Was the ET, was it clear at this point?
It was just a lump of gray clay.
E.T.
And we all knew he couldn't be gray.
Why is that?
Oh, you could never put a gray anything in a movie.
How about in Close Encounters of the Third Kind when a bunch of gray aliens came out of a spaceship directed by Steven Spielberg, the director of E.T. the Extraterrestrial?
Well, when that came out and it was such a flop, he said, I'm never doing that again.
Who did he say that to you?
Me.
Yeah.
You guys very close? That your best friend?
We were best friends on the movie. I haven't spoken to him much anymore.
Wait, so on the movie, though,
We were great friends. We would eat lunch together all the time.
was the rest of the crew there?
Yeah. And we weren't at the same table, but we were in the same tent. I don't know how many of you have eaten in a tent with Steven Spielberg? Probably none of you.
So
Yeah.
you designed E.T. or you just put the coffee color on?
Oh, I designed him too. The whole thing with that was the deadline was coming up and we had to, this was before we got the color of him. The deadline was coming up and oh my God, we didn't know what we were going to make this thing look like. What shape was it going to be? And I woke up in the morning from a night of drinking at a restaurant.
At a restaurant?
Yeah, it was a restaurant.
Take me through that. You sat at a table?
Sure, I sat. Well, I went to a restaurant bar. Had both.
Sure.
But the bar was being demolished. They had just demolished it with a.
Why?
What was?
Why? Well, why? Let me get into why.
Okay.
It was faulty, and they needed to get it out.
It was faulty. A faulty bar?
Yeah, the bar itself, where the drinks go.
Right.
Sure, we know what a bar is.
The actual bar.
Yeah. Are we all on board with what a bar is?
You don't mean the room. You're talking about the actual physical bar.
The tabletop,
right.
It was at such an incline that the drinks would slide off. And at first they said, well, sit down there with your mouth and it'll go in there, but
How long did that last?
About a half an hour.
Then
wait. So this bar was brand new in this restaurant?
No, just that idea lasted a half an hour.
Okay, so
but it was being demolished. It was a brand new bar when you got there because it had just been demolished.
Right. No, the bar was gone.
The bar was gone.
Yes, it had just been swept out.
Where'd the bar
away.
go?
Huh?
Where'd it go at?
Most of it ended up in a dumpster.
That's too bad.
Where did the other part go?
Oh, just kind of off on the street and into the gutters and things.
how about that sink?
The sink, well, I saw one of the construction men walk out with,
What were you miming there?
like,
was
a big,
beautiful.
strong man.
Strong?
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
I thought he was putting on a beautiful hard hat.
Yeah, he's put on a hat.
Gorgeous, floppy hard hat.
Adjusted at a jaunty angle.
Right.
You are ready for a day at the construction site.
A fashionable
I saw
hat.
him, he had it over his shoulder, and he said, I'm taking this home.
He had the sink over his
sink.
shoulder.
He took it out, and he took it.
And he said, I'm taking this home.
I'm taking it home because my bathroom has no sink. And I said,
Ooh,
I don't
that's
need all of this story from you. I'm a customer at this place.
That's a rude response.
The restaurant was still open while the bar was in the process of being demolished.
They put up a tarp, but it was clear so I could see through it.
Right. And Ben, you could have a conversation with
Right,
the
'cause there were
construction foreman.
I poked little holes in it because I wanted to ask them. I need to ask them what they were doing.
You're the one who engaged in the conversation.
Right, I started acting like the foreman. You can't take that. That's when he told me that, no, I need it because...
And then you shut him down and said,
he
I'm
said,
just
"I
a
don't-"
customer. I don't need all this information.
Right. I thought, I don't want to get involved in this. Because then, I don't know what.
Yeah.
So you're drinking. You're drinking
So
at this restaurant.
I'm at this restaurant drinking at a table by myself. Just because I felt like celebrating.
What were you celebrating?
I had got a new camera, and I take it just a great... finally got some photos developed, and the sunsets I took were fantastic. So I said, well, hey, tap myself on the back and give myself a few drinks.
Tap yourself.
Yeah.
Tap, tap, hello.
Hello. Hey, do you want to go get a drink?
Hey, you
Oh,
busy?
yes, I do.
Sure thing.
I want to go.
Sure I do. I did some good photography.
Yeah.
You've earned it. You've earned every sip. So there I was drinking.
Earned it.
and I
Every
got-
step?
Sip.
Every sip.
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 He earned
Oh,
every
sip,
sip.
yeah,
He's
sorry.
drinking at a restaurant. They demolished the bar.
Damn, y'all hate each other?
That's strong. I don't know how I feel sometimes.
I'm fond of you.
Why?
I guess I feel like I deserve your treatment.
Oh, that's probably true.
It's also true. So, you're drinking.
Drinking at the bar.
At the restaurant.
At the restaurant, showing off some of my pictures of people. Oh, that's
You're
pretty-
showing them up. You brought them.
I brought them, yeah, of course, because
Sure.
I want to keep looking at them. And show
What
them
were
off.
they pictures of?
The sunsets.
Sunsets.
Yeah.
You took some pictures of sunsets, had them developed.
And I just wasn't getting them right. And this was the first one that really hit.
The first roll of film or the first picture?
The first roll of film. I was wasting so many rolls of film.
Were you taking it after the sun had set?
Some of them were, and some of them were way before. Some were at noon, so the sun was out of frame.
Wait, hold
So
on.
then it was just a hill.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
So did you set out to take a picture of the sunset at high noon?
I did. Well, no, I set out to take a sunset picture, but I said I better get there a little early because I know this tripod is so hard to figure out.
And then you ended up just it unfolded and it was
immediately.
Easy. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you wait there in the intervening hours for the sun to set after you taken these pictures at high noon?
I went over to some of the. There was a hot dog stand. It was very close by, so I could order a hot dog and keep one hand on my camera.
Like that. You need to order a hot dog by pointing?
Yeah, I had to point at it and say just one.
Because if you're ordering hot dogs, the temptation of the hot dog vendor is to give you.
Well, because they can never
12.
hear anything. They're always clanging around. What are you doing? One for me.
Sounds like a very serene, picturesque atmosphere.
It was not when he was around. But he left, and I was able to get these shots. So I am celebrating. I thought we were talking about how E.T. got designed.
I don't even remember why we're in the bar at this point.
He was celebrating. He took some good pictures with his camera.
I know why he went to the bar, but why are we talking about the bar?
Because
I had said I woke up from a hangover.
Oh.
And then, because you said why, and I said I was drinking at a restaurant.
Okay, but why did you wake up from a hangover? What?
Yeah, why'd you wake up?
I suppose it was because my alarm clock went off, but I don't remember exactly that morning why I woke up. But I think it was the alarm clock, because that's most mornings, back then especially, was mostly alarm clock.
Flash forward to the next day.
Ooh. There I am. Oh, I'm so hungover, and I walk out, and I get myself a cigarette. I was smoking at the time. I said, I don't want to go to work. Steven is so loud. He's so in my ear all the time. And I walked into my garage to go out to get in my car to drive to work.
Okay.
And
because you want to get paid.
Exactly.
So you can buy food and goods.
Right. And, save a little bit and use a little bit for entertainment.
Maybe take care of any health issues that come up along the way.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Should I be doing that?
What?
Should I be doing what you said?
You don't have no savings?
No.
What do you spend your money on?
Take a guess, baby.
You didn't want to use your one, I could tell.
Came very close.
I hate my words. I use it on meth and crackers. I like saltines. I like a dry mouth. I do the saltine test every day.
What's the test?
See if you could eat a sleeve of saltines in a 1 minute with no water or milk.
Can you use any other? Gatorade?
You could use egg whites. It's the Facebook challenge. It's a challenge with me and my face. I do it every damn day. I ain't never beat it.
You don't get to the end?
I almost died twice.
How far through the sleeve do you get?
4.
There's not many.
No, it ain't. You got to keep practicing.
Now, Miss Big Bear, I would be remiss if I didn't inform you that methamphetamines, that's a crime.
Oh, really? What you gonna do about it? You gonna cuff me?
What's that?
You gonna cuff me? Put me in your little boat? Take me to your fantasy island?
I don't think that's how Mr. Rourke usually got the people there, but
Okay, well, what you gonna do to me?
yeah. What are you going to do?
I would, under normal circumstances, I would hit you on the head with a hammer.
Sounds fun so far.
And I would drop you at the police station that's in the next county over, because Cumberbatch County too corrupt.
Would you leave a little note?
I'd leave a little note that says, a criminal got caught.
Courtesy of your friendly neighborhood, JW Stillwater.
I draw a little drawing of me. I'm going to fanboat off like a shot. But my hammer has been stole. so I cannot hit you on the head this day.
Okay.
I would encourage you, and I understand you probably will not take my advice. I encourage you to hit yourself on the head with a hammer and go to the police station.
I'll try it. I'll try anything thrice.
So, Ian,
Bye.
you woke up.
He's all hungover.
Right.
You smoked at the time.
Yep.
Smoke a
Yeah,
cigarette.
that's cigarette.
Right. That we're caught
Got a
up. And I
cigarette.
open the door. Oh, you know.
Yeah, no, we got.
And I had a fright.
Ooh.
You don't have to act out every.
No, I don't. I know, but I sometimes do. So anyway, I had a fright because you know what I saw? It was a garbage bag, you know, and on top of it was an old jack-o'-lantern that I had yet to throw to the street.
Wait. You've already taken the step of
It was in my
taking your
garage.
garbage out. Oh,
Into the garage.
why were you throwing it in the street?
Because I don't want it to rot away in my garage. Eventually, it all has to go out to the street on garbage day because if, you know, then you've got just garbage piling up in your house and it's a...
No, we understand.
Hold on a second.
No.
Hold on a second. Everybody clear on the idea of trash day, okay?
Oh, good. All right.
Here's what you may sound like, if I may.
Sure.
Like you was just gonna chuck an old jack-o'-lantern out in the street.
Oh, I did not intend that.
Yeah, you're gonna put it in the proper receptacle.
Of course.
That would be because it would be littering, which would be.
Well, I don't
a
know.
crime.
With a pumpkin, is it littering? That's one of those questions I always wondered about.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, so that's the answer to your question.
All right. Well, that's off my list of questions.
Let's go through your list.
All right. Well, the jack-o'-lantern one is done. Is a football field actually 100 yards? What about the end zones? Well, I have to look into that.
Are you gonna launch an independent investigation?
Yeah, I just need to do 2 clicks on my mouse on my computer. I'll probably figure it out. It'll be such a short.
What would
trip.
that look like?
Let's see. This would have to be. Well, I'll do. Okay,
A little too. The stool is a little too high for you.
it's a little too high, and I have a back on my chair. But
Okay.
okay, and I keep my mouse a little higher than this, so I'll just do that then.
Why you keep it up there? Why you keep your mouse so high?
Because that's just how I do it. It feels good on my shoulder.
Why would that feel good?
Oh, did I not mention my pitching accident? I thought when I first came out here, I said I hurt my shoulder pitching when I was.
No, you did not.
Oh
you
my
never,
God!
You never brought that up.
You must think I'm crazy then,
Yeah.
with my mouse up like that. Oh my God! Yeah, I used to play baseball in middle school, and I was
Middle school.
yeah. People play baseball all the way up to.
No, I know, but it
We
just.
expected that maybe you was a professional of some sort.
No.
That you buried the lead there, but no, you just played baseball when you was a kid.
When I was a kid.
How many games did you play when you were a kid?
A season?
Sure or ever?
A season was 14.
And how many games did you actually play?
I played 2 seasons. I played half of the games each season. I played 14 games.
All right. So, no follow up. Continue.
So where did I leave off? Oh, yeah. I was so scared of this thing, but then I said, wait a minute, that kind of looks like an alien, a little trash bag with a jack-o'-lantern on the head. So I picked it all up, and I threw it in the back of my car, which was a bad idea because the trash opened up and went everywhere. Drove to work, and I said, Steven, you got to come out to my car. Take a look at this. He put it all together mentally and said, that's what we're going to have our ET alien look like. What's the color going to be?
And
I
then he
said, here we go again.
Again?
Yeah, because he was such a, shit about the design of it.
Sounds like he was very agreeable to this trash bag with the jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, yeah, when I finally came up with that, but leading up to that, he said, "You're not doing your job. You haven't designed anything. I need to still see your resume."
Sounds like he kind of had a point.
Oh, he did.
Hey, do you think it was your drinking problem that got in the way sometimes?
I think so, yeah, probably. And I was spending a lot of time doing photography instead of my design job on movies.
But you was being paid to do design of an alien.
Right, but I was kind of in my head justifying it like, I would rather be taking photos, so I'll pretend I'm getting paid for that, and the design is my hobby that I don't like very much.
So when you would get your paycheck...
My hobby that I don't like very much.
Right. You know that y'all have that one hobby that you just hate to do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Brushing my teeth.
Yes.
It's my passion, but I hate it.
Now, ain't it got a lot easier in recent days?
You would think, but the toothbrush just clack around in my mouth now. There's no control. Now one tooth be wiggling like a little piggy.
Like one of your students.
Yeah, like one of my students crawled around in my mouth. Ooh. I can't wait for it to fall out. Then I get a present. I get a present.
You get a present. I thought you said then I go to prison.
No, I hope not. I get a present because it's my birthday. I put the tooth under my pillow, and someone delivered me something.
Yeah.
It's been happening every year.
Really?
Yeah.
Every year you put a tooth under your pillow.
Yep.
What gets delivered to you?
Last year it was cat shit.
Do you own a cat?
I wouldn't say own, I like it to be free. I don't believe in owning creatures of the land.
What about of the sea?
Yep. I got a dolphin dying in my bathroom right now.
All right, that's our show. Thank you. Lauren Lapkus.